Hello and welcome to show 242 of EaglEye. I'm Liam.
And I'm Jesse. Thank you for joining us.
Sometimes I wish I could be lucky enough to win the lottery and live my life as a rich man.
Same, if I had that money, I would buy a Lambo.
I personally would buy a Porsche.
Our first story focuses on just that, how lottery winners spend their money. Roll the clip.
What's up, EaglEye? 70% of people that end up winning the lottery go broke. Today we're going to walk around AVHS and see what AVHS students would do if they won $1 million.
If I won $1 million, I would probably invest first, and then after that, I would get more money, and I would just be rich for the rest of my life, and then move out, travel and stuff, and then buy cars and stuff. I would probably buy the whole McDonald's, the company.
I would go to Disney World. Woo!
If I won $1 million, I'm putting that all on LeBron. I'm taking the over.
Tatum drives down and throws it down.
It doesn't have him cooked.
I would buy a new fishing boat and some rods.
I'm gonna get me a $25 Chipotle gift card, and I'm gonna rent a yacht and go straight to Vegas, and I'm betting all of it.
If I got given $1 million, I'm pretty boring and frugal. I'd probably throw it in an investment somewhere, maybe retire a little bit earlier than I originally planned. So,
with $1 million, I'll buy my mom a house, buy me my own crib, buy me a little car, take care of my family. Move smart with it, don't just spend it on dumb stuff, you know what I'm saying?
As you can see, AVHS students have multiple different ways they can spend their money. I know what I would do with $1 million. I'm buying that Cybertruck, easily. This is Devontae from EaglEye, signing off.
I didn't realize most lottery winners go broke. That's sad. I always figured those people were set for life. I mean, that's the dream, right?
That's the dream, but I guess that just proves that you can't have the easy way for fame and fortune. You have to do the work.
One AVHS student knows all about putting in the hard work. Junior Brody Cheetah is a young entrepreneur who has already started building something great. Here's Aaron with this story.
While some students here have jobs after school, one of AVHS students goes above and beyond, Brody Cheetah. He manages school, a job, and he runs his own clothing business, Urban Elite.
He's very ambitious and he's consistent with his work. He has really good leadership skills, and the way he talks is just really mature, and it's you want to listen to him.
I would say ambition, consistency, and discipline are probably the top three. Getting into that, ambition is very important. You have to believe, you have to be hungry for what you want. If you start a business and the first 6 months you're not making a lot of money, you're not growing, and you just fail and you think you failed because of that, then that will stop you. But if you have the ambition to keep going and keep striving, there's nothing really stopping you. Same with consistency. If you're going at it every single day, there's nothing that can go wrong as long as you just go at it every single day and keep that consistency.
He's definitely achieved a lot, especially because it hasn't even been a year yet. He was in the Star Tribune newspaper, and then he just did a podcast. Mostly,
a lot of people don't want to handle the stress, or especially the fear of failure. A lot of people are scared and just don't start because they're scared they're going to fail or scared of what people will think about them. But if you truly just put the belief in yourself and don't mind what other people think about you, it's really just that, because if you always are worried about what people are thinking about you, you're never going to succeed. But if you just don't care about any of that and just go for it for yourself, there's nothing stopping you except for yourself. You are going to have to sacrifice a lot of things and a lot of luxuries and comfortableness that a lot of teens want. Just chase your dreams. And as long as you are acting like an adult and you are doing what you say you're doing, your age really doesn't stop you. It's just, if you think your age stops you, your age will defeat you. It's all up to your mindset and yourself.
Way to go, Brody. Keep on chasing your passion and know that AVHS is with you.
Absolutely. It is always great to see people taking initiative and succeeding.
I agree. It was cool hearing the advice for people who would like to run their own business as well.
Speaking of advice, some of our seniors at Apple Valley wanted to share their words of wisdom with all of us. Let's hear what they had to say.
Hi Eagles, today we'll be going around asking upperclassmen what advice they have for underclassmen. Let's see what they have to say.
I would say my biggest regret is not doing enough outside the classroom early on in my high school years. And my advice for underclassmen are, don't spread yourself too thin. Give yourself enough time to finish everything, and just go out and meet people and do stuff that you didn't expect to do. I'm glad I joined some clubs that I joined, like National Honor Society and Eagle Buddies. Gave me a lot of friends that I didn't have coming into high school, and a lot of diverse friends that I can talk to throughout my high school. So.
Some advice I would give is creating relationships with the teachers here. I feel like when I had an adult I could talk to, things came a lot easier. I could talk about my grades with them or my future careers. A regret that I have is not locking in enough. I feel like a lot of the time I was always procrastinating, but I feel like once you lock in, it's much easier to finish things off.
The biggest advice I give to underclassmen would be not to procrastinate. I regret not taking a lot of fun electives, and now that I don't have time for that, that'd be definitely something I'd try and take advantage of.
Mostly just to get off Safari and stop playing cool math games like 8-ball and stuff, and just focus.
Wow, those were some pretty amazing answers. My name is Mia, and thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, seniors, for sharing your thoughts with us, and good luck to all of you this year.
Something very interesting about our seniors this year are their backpacks.
You know, a lot of seniors carry around little kid backpacks all the time.
I've noticed that. What is that about?
Our next segment takes a look about the reasons behind the kid backpack trends.
Check it out.
Today on EaglEye, we're going to figure out why so many senior students decide to wear kids' backpacks.
I think I started seeing people wearing kind of like the kids' backpacks, like kids' TV shows and comic books and stuff, probably sometime in the last 5 to 7 years. I kind of is when it started to become more of a thing.
I decided to get a kid's backpack because I would see, as a sophomore and as a freshman, I'd see the seniors, they had a kid's backpack, and I thought, hey, that's kind of cool. And so as a senior, I thought to myself, I'd carry on the tradition by getting a kid's backpack myself, and I had to cop me a Boondocks bag because nobody is gonna have a Boondocks bag. Come on, it's the Boondocks.
When it comes to senior year, at least, you're kind of leaving your childhood behind and going into adulthood. So kind of getting a kid backpack is a nice way to reminisce about your childhood. I got this Yu-Gi-Oh backpack right here because I thought it was pretty cool. It's like the cooler Pokemon for me. I ordered it from Taiwan and it came in a month. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
This is my backpack, and I feel like everybody does senior backpacks, and I used to have a stuffed animal Minnie Mouse growing up that I used to sleep with, and it was my comfort item, so that's just why I thought to do Minnie Mouse. I would recommend other students when they're seniors to get kids' backpacks just because I think it's a fun way to have your last year of high school.
It's hard to say why a senior might choose to wear a kid's backpack. You know, everybody has their own reasons, but I do think there's something to be said for when you're about to make that transition to the next phase of life. Adulthood is right around the corner. You start looking back at childhood and you kind of grab for those nostalgic things, the things that reminded you of being a kid, and you just kind of look to see if you can still have those things be part of your life.
Well, that's fun. Sometimes I guess we like to look back, feel that nostalgia.
And sometimes we move forward, become trendsetters, push that change.
True. And one thing that is always changing, language. Young people like us are always coming up with new ways to communicate.
No cap, but we also know that many adults struggle to keep up with our sophisticated language development.
Here's Silas with a fun story that might help.
How's it going today, Eagles? Today we're going to be going around the school asking our teachers about Gen Z slang terms and phrases. Hope you enjoy.
I'm here with
Alex Grande.
Coach D. All right, Miss Grande, what do you think the word Riz means?
Riz is the ability to confidently approach people and talk to them in a more romantic or flirty way.
Wow. I obviously don't know what that means, but I would say chocolate.
Riz means spitting game.
Versus pieces.
Today we're here with
Mrs. Kuhn.
Mr. Cheney.
All right, Mr. Cheney, what do you know about mewing?
Mewing is the practice of using proper tongue posture to improve facial beauty and fixing malocclusion of the teeth.
Mewing is a term that indicates that you're going to show off.
Can we see you mew?
Oh my gosh.
I'm here with
Mr. Taston.
What do you think Sigma means?
Sigma, what all 10-year-olds think they are.
That's not a good question. I know what the word Sigma means.
Would you say you think you are Sigma?
If I have a tough class, I guess I gotta channel my inner Sigma. It means summation. You could sum just as many numbers as you want together. That's what the word Sigma means.
Do you think you're Sigma?
All right, Mr. Tender. What do you feel about this image right here?
Boy, I'm conflicted. I haven't seen something like that in a while here. I don't know what that is.
You don't? What emotions does this image evoke from you?
It evokes a little humor and probably a little terror.
Would you accept the call?
that would be a hard no.
Well, I guess that's all, Eagles. Hope you enjoyed today's segment. Back to you.
Ah, that story's so skibbity.
Yeah, good stuff, but that's our show for today.
We hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll be coming at you again soon with another episode, so stay tuned.
But until then, be your best selves at Apple Valley.
And as always,
thanks for watching. Hey.